Particle P moves with acceleration a is equal to 6t2 meters per second squared. We're given that the velocity is 4, -1 meters per second, and that the position vector is 2, 3 meters when t equals 1. And given that, we want to find the speed and direction of P when t is 4, and the position vector of the particle when t is 3. So let's look at part A. Speed and direction, that means we need velocity, and at the moment we have acceleration. So the acceleration is 6t2. To get velocity, we integrate. So you integrate 6t and you get 3t squared. Don't forget we need a constant. Integrating 2 gives us 2t, and we need a second constant. So note how I've called the constants, c1 and c2. We know that v is 4, -1 when t equals 1. So 4, -1, that's going to be v of 1 here, I've substituted, is going to be, if t is 1, this is 3 plus c1, and if t is 1, this is 2 plus c2. That tells us, looking at the I component, that c1 must be 1, and that c2 must be -3. So the velocity is 3t squared plus 1 and 2t minus 3 meters per second. V of 4, just substitute in 4. 4 squared is 16. So that gives us that V of 4 is 49.5. So that's 49 across and 5 up. And let's call this angle theta. The speed is just the magnitude of the velocity, so that's the square root of 49 squared plus 5 squared. So that's going to give me 49.25 meters per second, correct to 2 decimal places. Tan theta is 5 over 49. So theta is 5.8 degrees to 1 decimal place, and we could express that as being 5.8 degrees to the vector I. So let's move on to part B. We want the position vector when t is 3. And to get displacement, we need to integrate velocity. Now remember, our velocity vector is just here. So r is going to be, integrate 3t squared, we get t cubed. The 1 becomes t, and then we need another constant. And here, integrate 2t, we get t squared, then we get minus 3t, and we need another constant. So I've called those constants c3 and c4. We know that r is 2, 3 when t is 1. So 2, 3 is going to be 1 plus 1 plus c3. And 3 is going to be 1 minus 3 plus c4. And that tells me that c3 is 0 and c4 is 5. And so r is going to be t squared plus t squared minus 3t plus 5. And so r of 3, just substitute 3 in, and we've got 27 add 3 is 30. And then we'd have 9, take away 9, add 5 is 5.